Oh, really, Lisa? Pasta again?
What do you mean, pasta again? Don't be so ungrateful. We haven't had it for a while. We had salad yesterday and pizza the day before. You're the one who said to make it different meals every night.
Yeah, I meant completely different meals, not just different flavors of the same pasta. Plus, you know I'm trying to cut down on the carbs. Considering this is my mom's recipe you're following, I don't get why it tastes so different. Did she not go through it with you the first time?
Yes, and I followed the recipe to a T. It doesn't taste that much different to me.
I thought that you were only getting forgetful. Seems like your mouth is losing its ability to taste too. Is it because you grew up without a mom and dad, so you struggle picking things up from other people?
Huh? Why are you bringing that up? I thought I told you to stop talking about that. What has the fact that I'm an orphan got to do with anything? Don't you think that's a bit far?
I think your cooking is a bit far too, perhaps even worse. Plus, isn't it just an obvious observation? You can tell you haven't grown up around family and don't have any family etiquette, so it's not like I can just forget the fact that you are one. It's not my choice to be aware of it all the time. You don't help yourself. If you don't like listening to me say it, then maybe you need to try better yourself more. You always see success stories of those orphans on TV all doing well for themselves, studying hard and getting good jobs. So why are you like this? What happened to you?
Comparing me is bad enough. But with random people that appear on TV? That's a bit harsh, James. And if that's the case, then why haven't you done well for yourself either? You have no excuse. You're just as bad as me. You act like you're such an amazing and successful guy, when in reality, you aren't.
Who are you to judge whether I've done well for myself or not? I graduated from one of the most prestigious schools in the country, and I'm working for a good company that pays me well. I'd consider that as doing well for myself, wouldn't you? Of course, I could improve myself and do better, but I'd say that's mainly down to you pulling me down. The fact that you don't have any parents doesn't help. Most people marry into wealth. If I'd only had a father and mother-in-law that could give me money, then I'd easily have made my own business. You haven't helped my situation, you've limited my potential. Plus, why is it only me who should succeed?
I can't believe you brought that up again. If you had the potential to succeed, you would have done it all by yourself, without the help of other people. If you wanted it that bad, you would have done it. How can you blame that on the fact that I'm an orphan? Then why did you ever decide to get married to me in the first place?
Who wouldn't have, considering the circumstances? If you had never gotten pregnant, then of course it would have only ever been a short-term thing. I was only dating you, I never had plans to marry you. It is my fault though, I guess. I should have realized that someone like you could have got pregnant at any time. Well, seeing as you never had family raise you properly and warn you of such things.
Are you done talking now? You're boring me. It's not like me getting pregnant was all my doing. It was the fault of the both of us. You're the one who kept refusing to use protection.
Okay, and it's down to you to protect yourself in that kind of situation. If a man is refusing to use protection, then you should have gone out of your way to find measures to protect yourself. You should be thankful I even agreed to marry you. At least I was taking responsibility for my actions. If it was anyone else, they wouldn't have stuck around, trust me. Especially not for an orphan who doesn't even have parents. No one else would have done what I've done.
You know what you're saying to me right now is really hurtful, right?
Oh no, really? So what are you gonna do about it? Divorce me or something?
You know what? Forget it. Nick will be home any second now, so let's just stop. I don't want to show this side of us to the kids. It's not fair.
Okay. I guess since you never had any parents, you feel more strongly about protecting them from this. If you don't want to hear me say these kinds of things again, then just try to make the cooking taste good next time. If not, then ask my mom to help you out or something. What's the whole point of being a housewife when you can't do the role? You're meant to be good at cooking and cleaning, and you can't do either. I'm only saying this because it's frustrating.
Okay, James, I get it. Stop now, please.
I've lost all of my appetite suddenly. Can you put some mac and cheese in the microwave for me?
Why would I make mac and cheese? I spent all afternoon cooking pasta for you all for dinner.
If you would have made something I actually liked the taste of, then maybe it would have been a bit different.
Okay, whatever you say. I'll put your mac and cheese in the microwave, so please just stop with the yelling and complaining. And when the kids come back, don't make it obvious that we've had a fight. You know how afraid they are of you.
That's not a problem. It's all part of the process of growing them up. You wouldn't have realized that, as you've had a different upbringing, but it's really important that they learn these types of things. I don't know why I'm bothering trying to talk to you about this. I'm just wasting my time. That's why I'm doing what I want in terms of how we raise the kids, since I know better than you. Got it?
I said okay, so just stop going on with the argument, please. You're giving me a headache. Janet? Hello? Did you call me earlier? Sorry I missed it. I've been pretty busy. Why do you never answer your calls? What could you be possibly doing to make you so busy? All you do is sit around in the house doing nothing all day. There's no excuse for you to not answer and keep me waiting. Sorry, Janet. I was busy cleaning, so didn't see my phone or hear it ringing. Is there something wrong? Oh, no. It's just that I heard that James had microwave mac and cheese for dinner last night. Why would you feed someone that sort of trash when they've been out all day working hard to keep a roof over your heads? You'd think you'd put some effort into making his dinner. Oh, no. I promise it's not like that. I made pasta, which he tried, but then decided he didn't want. He then asked me to make him mac and cheese. It wasn't my choice. Well, then maybe you should have been more careful with what food you made him, to make sure it's to his tastes. James has always enjoyed food and eating. You know that. He's not the type to eat such trash unless he's had no choice but to. I thought we'd been through this before. You came over and I gave you some recipes and showed you how to do them. Did you even take anything in that day? Yes, I did. And I followed your recipe perfectly. Yet he still didn't like the food. So I couldn't have done much more than that. At least I tried. If you'd remembered perfectly, then James would have eaten the food just fine. All it tells me is you're too lazy to follow directions properly, and that you don't respect your husband enough. It's not like you work or anything. You don't bring in money. So you should be at least doing your house duties as expected. What are you even doing in the house all day? Janet, just because I'm in the house doesn't mean I'm not busy. I have more than enough to do every day. I'm trying my best, and that's the least I can do. Is that really your best? Even if you can't do everything perfectly, at least make it look like you're trying in front of James. How can I keep defending you to everyone when you're like this? You have no money, no family, and can't even be a good wife. You're not making it easy for me. Me being an orphan and not having any parents isn't my fault. You can't keep bringing it up in conversations that have nothing to do with it. Do you realize how it makes me feel every time you or James brings it up and uses it against me? Do you really think I care if you're an orphan or not? That's not my point. My point is, other orphans who are just like you do well for themselves and succeed. They're able to get a job and provide for themselves. But you haven't even shown one single effort to do such a thing. I promise you I'm trying. I really am. I am doing my best. Words mean more than actions. How can I trust that you mean it when you never show us that effort? Anyway, you need to come over to my house right away. I've got some leftover food here for you to take. Hurry up, I've got stuff to do. Right now? Can't I come over a bit later? I've got plans to meet with some of the children's friends' moms from school. Meeting other moms? Now what's the need for that? Will you finally come out and say to them that you're an orphan? Those kinds of meetings are only helpful to people who want to accept others' opinions. It's not helpful to people like you. You'll just get compared with the other moms. Enough with the excuses. Come and get the food. Don't let my son starve any longer. Janet, I'll come over after the meetup. Can't you wait for just an hour and a half? No, I won't wait. You come now or never. I won't change my mind, so make a wise decision whether you choose to come or not. Janet, it's me. I'm here. Are you sure you came right away? You only live like 15 minutes away. Why has it taken you more than 30 minutes? I had to finish sorting some things before I came. Plus, I had to ring one of the moms to let them know I couldn't make it. When I was your age, I was completely different. Not only are you young, but you're way too slow for your age. Your behavior and the way you talk. It frustrates me every time I talk to you. Anyway, this is all I need you to take, and then you can get going. Also, if you didn't mind, since you're here, could you just vacuum the lounge a little bit and clean some of those marks off the window? What? You want me to clean? Why? Are you going to refuse to do that too? Surely as a daughter-in-law coming to visit me, you won't mind giving the lounge a quick vacuum. You know I struggle with my joints and get pain from bending down. Surely you'd want to help me out a bit. All my friends' daughters-in-law are so helpful. We'll do everything and anything for them. Why is mine so stubborn and grumpy? I guess those are kinds of traits you learn from your parents. Okay, I'll do it. Is that it? I'll let you be the judge of that while you're cleaning. If you see something that needs doing, then you can do it. Don't think to just do the bare minimum. There's still 3 hours left until James finishes work, so you've got plenty of time. Yes, Janet. Okay. And make sure you do a good job. No skimming over things. Take this as the opportunity to prove to me how well you clean. I've been wondering why James always has a cough these days. Probably because you're not dusting around the house properly. So I'll be the judge of how well you clean today. Yep, as expected. Lisa, come here a second. Yeah? What's wrong? Look, there's still dust all over these blinds. Do you call this clean? Also, I thought I told you to clean this window. What's this mark on it? It makes so much sense why James is always so sick. He never got sick when he lived here with me. He was always so healthy and ate so well. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that there. I'll go over this area again. It's not that I didn't do it properly. I just didn't see it. Stop making excuses. I told you to check everywhere and clean the windows. How can you miss a whole window out? I'll be checking over this area again once you've finished. So make sure to do it properly this time. Okay? Yes, Janet.
Why are you coming home so late? Where have you been?
I've been at your mom's pretty much all day.
Don't you think you should tell me where you're going before you go somewhere? Even if it is just to my mom's? You've not even got dinner prepared.
I should have told you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just so busy I didn't think or have time to look at my phone. I've just been over at your mom's all day cleaning her house for her.
It's not that you were too busy, you just weren't that bothered about letting me know. What's this?
It's some food your mom gave to me to bring home.
Oh, really? Great, I can actually eat something decent for once tonight. Go and heat this up ASAP, I'm starving.
Sorry, James, but are you able to go and heat it up for yourself tonight? I'm not hungry, and I've used all of my energy cleaning for your mom all day. My whole body is aching.
Are you complaining again? Is cleaning really that much of a tiring job, even when it's all you do all day? Plus, it's not like my mom's house is big or anything. There's no reason to complain. You made me eat instant mac and cheese yesterday, and now you want me to go and sort out my dinner for myself again tonight?
Well, I wanted to have an hour's rest before I did anything. But you've been complaining that you're starving.
Well, why can't you just heat up my food for me first and then go rest? If you won't, then I'll ring my mom and let her know about your behavior again.
James, why do you keep threatening to call your mom on me? Why does your mom need to be involved? You did the same with the mac and cheese incident.
Do you think I'm telling her out of choice? I'm only telling her because you never listen to what I have to say. So I thought that if I told my mom about it, something would change. Do you remember what you said to me when we got married? You said you'd think of my mom as your own mom and that you would do anything she said. That's the only reason I'm telling her. But why aren't you listening to her?
Okay. I'll heat your food up for you. Stop threatening me.
That should have been your answer from the start. Quick, get it heated up, I'm starving.
Hello?
Hello, is this Lisa I'm talking to?
Yes, it is. Why? Who's this?
Hi, I'm Martin calling from the local police department. I'm just contacting you in regards to a query that you put in a few months ago with us. So, can you confirm that you put in a request to help find your birth family, right?
Yes, that was me. Why? Have you found something?
We're pleased to tell you that we have an elderly lady who was also searching for her granddaughter. So, we did a DNA match on both of you, and it came out consistent. So, if you have some free time and of course want to, we'd love for you to come down and arrange to meet your family member sometime.
My grandmother?
Yeah, your grandmother.
Are you saying my grandmother has been trying to find me this whole time too?
Yes, she has. So, do you want to meet her? Of course, she's very eager to meet you, and since you also registered yourself to find lost family members, I'm assuming you'd be more than happy to.
Sorry, this news has just come as a shock to me. Of course I want to meet her.
Okay, great, then come down to the station tomorrow and we'll have everything arranged for you. I'll also send the address to you via text message.
Yes, of course, I'll be there. Thank you. I still can't believe it. The fact I actually have a grandmother. I'm sorry it took me this long to find you. I've been so busy with life these past years. I didn't even think to check in on you and see if you're doing well. I'll get what I deserve for this. I'll get my punishment. Oh, no, it's okay. Even if it did take a while, as long as you found your way to me now, that's all that matters. Yes, I just wanted to be a part of your life, be the grandmother you deserve, as I couldn't be that person for all those years. As long as you'll allow me to, of course. Of course I do. As soon as I'd heard that both my parents had passed away so young, I was slowly giving up hope of finding any family members. You don't know how relieved I am to know that I still have a grandmother and am able to meet you finally. I feel the exact same. I regretted not doing anything all those years. Let's make sure we keep in contact. If I'd have known you lived so close to me, then I would have made more of an effort to find you earlier on. Of course, me too. Who knows, we could have walked by each other on the street a few times. Anyway, I hear you're married. It must have been so hard going through the wedding all by yourself, without any family there with you. You must have felt so lonely. Yes, I'm married. It's been around 7 years now. We also have 2 kids, 1 son and 1 daughter. I can't believe you're all grown up now and a mother of your own. If you're okay with it, I'd like to meet your 2 little ones and your husband at some point. Well, since we are family, and I also want to thank him for taking care of you for all this time. Yes, of course. We'll get that arranged.
Where have you been all morning?
I've been down to the police station.
What? The police station? Why? Have you crashed the car or something?
No, nothing like that. I got a call saying they'd found my grandmother.
What, really? Are you sure it's your real grandmother?
Yes. I registered my DNA a while back, and by chance they'd found a match. So I went down to the police station today to meet her.
Well, that's good news. And what about your parents?
They both passed away a long time ago when I was still a kid.
Oh, really? But why is it taking her all this time to find you? She doesn't have any bad intentions, does she?
What do you mean by bad intentions?
I don't know, it just kind of seems strange to me that it's taken a long time for her to find you. There must be a reason for it. I don't know, like she has debt she needs to pay back or something.
I doubt it's anything like that. She doesn't seem like the type of person to do that.
You only met her briefly for the first time, so how do you know what she's really like? Don't even think about getting me to pay anything for her. I need to keep my money safe.
I already told you it's not like that. She was innocently just trying to find her granddaughter. That's all.
Oh, please, no one is that innocent these days. I'll look into it myself, so before then, please don't bother contacting her.
Look into what? How can you think so negatively about the fact I've finally gotten into contact with my family?
Because she hasn't bothered to show up until this point. You know how scary the world can be? It's just strange. So please just listen to me and make sure you don't get yourself into any silly situations. What? She's a building owner? She owns a $2 million building?
Yes, and since she has no other family that are alive, I'm sure she would leave it all to her wife. I think that might be the reason why she contacted Lisa in the first place.
Wait, so that means Lisa could be in line to receive $2 million soon, right?
Yes, but not only that. Her grandmother lives in a really expensive apartment building. So she would also inherit that. I can only imagine what kind of money that would sell for.
So, from what we can see, she owns that $2 million building, but there could also potentially be more, right?
Well, yes. By the looks of things, there probably is.
Amazing news. Thanks for your hard work. We have hit the jackpot here.
Oh no, it's okay, James, anytime. Thanks for trusting me to look at that information for you.
I'll send the money later on.
Thank you. If I do find anything more or anything else pops up, I'll contact you right away.
Sounds good. Mom! You are never gonna believe this.
What? Have you won the lottery or something?
One could argue that it's even better than winning the lottery. I knew this kind of day would come to me at some point.
James, tell me what's going on. You can't keep me waiting like this. I'm too curious now.
It's just, Lisa met with her biological grandmother about a week ago. But that's not the best part. Her grandmother is extremely rich. She owns a lot of property, one worth about $2 million.
What? Are you serious? Why has she suddenly appeared after all those years of not bothering to contact her?
I don't know the reason for that either exactly. Maybe the police took longer than expected to match them. Lisa said that her parents had passed away early, and only her grandmother is left. Anyway, that's not the point. Her grandmother and her met, and I found out that she lives in one of the most expensive apartments in the city. I was also suspicious like you at first, so I asked one of my coworkers to do some deep diving to her background information and found out that she's rich and has no other family to leave her fortune to. I guess that's why. So that means all her worth will get passed down to Lisa at some point.
Oh, really? Are you sure? Are you 100% that her grandmother has that much money? If that was the case, and she was rich, why was Lisa ever made an orphan? Why would they leave Lisa like that by herself?
I don't know that, so that's none of my business anyway. The important thing is that Lisa's grandmother is rich, and we need to make sure that Lisa inherits all that money.
I guess you're right. I guess that also means that you will inherit half of what she does, right?
Of course it does. Ugh, and all this time I worried that I'd met the wrong wife, worrying that I'd have to work like a dog for the rest of my life to get by. This is the kind of news I've been needing. So you need to be extra nice to Lisa from now on. We can't afford to lose her. What will we do if she divorces me right before she inherits all that money? We can't let that happen.
Did you really think I want that, stupid? Of course I won't let that happen. Bring Lisa over this weekend. What's her favorite food again? I'll make it for her.
I'm pretty sure she would eat anything. She'd be more touched by the fact that you've gone out of your way to make her something nice.
Anyway, make sure you keep the information you found out a secret. I'm assuming Lisa doesn't know.
I'm not sure, but I don't think she does, no. I told her not to contact her grandmother until I had done some research into her, as she could have been a fraud or trying to use us for money. But after finding out that information, I'll have to make sure that she stays on great terms with her.
Of course, invite her over for dinner one time. If you receive that kind of money, you won't forget me, right? You'll give me something out of it.
Of course I will, Mom.
Even the thought of being that rich makes me happy. Who would have thought Lisa would have something good going for her, right?
Honey, I'm home.
Just in time. I was just finishing off cooking. Huh? What's this?
A new bagel place just opened right next to my work. It looked amazing. So I've bought us one each for dinner. I wanted to eat them together.
Oh, really? I thought you didn't like buying fast food like this. I made your favorite dish tonight, too.
Honey, why did you go to all that effort to make dinner? You should have just asked me first. I'll bring home dinner every day from now on, so don't worry about cooking all afternoon. It'll save you dishes too. Since you're pretty busy doing things around the house all day anyway, I thought it would be nice for you to have a day off.
Huh? What's gotten into you? Why are you being so nice? Has something happened?
Hey, I'm always nice to you. I don't know what you're talking about. I've just been extra stressed recently from all the things going on at work. So I've been more sensitive than usual, especially when I've been talking with you.
Ah, really? I'm glad you realized.
Yeah, I'll be more careful in the future and try not to let the emotions get to me too much. Also, I did some digging about your grandmother. She seems pretty normal to me. She has no debt, no criminal history, nothing.
How did you find all that out?
I told you I have my contacts. I only looked into the basic things, though, as I was worried about you. But by the looks of it, she really was innocently trying to look for you. So feel free to contact her as much as you like now. I bet you're happy too. You've been wanting to find your family for a while now.
Of course I'm happy. But at the same time, it seems too good to be true, you know? A part of me doesn't believe it.
It seems that way, but you should be thankful you finally found someone. How about when you go visit her, I come with you? I should introduce myself to her, of course.
Really? Yes, that would be great.
I'll ask around about any nice restaurants we could make a reservation at. Also, I forgot to ask. Are you free this Sunday? My mom invited us to her house for dinner, if you want to go.
Huh? Janet said that?
Yeah, she said you seemed pretty stressed out recently, so she wanted to take some stress off of us and prepare a meal for us one day.
Did she say those exact words?
Yeah, you probably didn't realize it, but my mom really does care about you a lot. Even though she can be pretty harsh, it's her way of showing that she cares about you.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that about her. I thought she just didn't like me as a daughter-in-law, so she was purposely being mean to me to show how she felt.
Why'd you think that? Of course that's not the case. She isn't the best at showing it, but she really does care about you. You're like a real daughter to her. There's the saying, moms are stricter with the children they actually care about. Anyway, are you free?
Yes, of course. Let's go.
Okay, cool. I'll let my mom know about it. Right, shall we eat or what?
Sounds good to me. Oh, 1 second. I think this needs reheating in the microwave. It's gone a bit cold.
Oh, really? Pass it here. Let me do it. You just take a rest for today.
That's okay, honey. You've been working all day. Let me do it.
And you haven't been? Oh, please, honey, just take a rest on the sofa. Look, perfect timing. Your favorite show is on too.
Oh, is this the picture you mentioned you were going to bring? I'm assuming this is my mom and dad, right? Yes, I assumed you'd want to see it. You must be curious about what kind of people they were. Just know we never put you into an orphanage because we didn't want you. That was never the case. It was because things were really bad in the family financially. It was a tough time. I was making money by washing dishes. I wasn't in the position to offer to help out either and raise you. You wouldn't have had the best upbringing in our hands. Of course, to you this probably is all sounding like an excuse, but I thought it would be best to tell you. It was a situation that was beyond our control, and I'll be forever sorry about it and regret our decision. Please don't feel bad. It's all in the past now. Plus, I had more than enough love and support in the orphanage. I had a really good upbringing. I'd never change that for the world. The owner of the orphanage was one of the best people I have ever met in my life. She was amazing. Such a good person, inside and out. Really? I'll have to go down there to thank her for everything she's done for us. Before I forget, here, can you sign these? Huh? What is this? Contract for ownership of building? Yes, it's the building I own. I want to give it to you. I can't pay you back all that time you spent by yourself without us by your side, but this is the least I can do now. This is the only thing I can think of to help make up for lost time. If I'm being completely honest with you, Lisa, I have terminal cancer and don't have much time left. I don't even have the energy to lift my hands half the time. I just promised myself that before I died, I'd get to meet you again and apologize to you directly for what's happened. That's why I worked so hard to try and find you. And I'm so lucky that I got to do it with the little time I have left. So for now, just sign these documents and take over ownership of the building. When I do eventually pass away, everything I own will be left to you, including my house. Huh? Terminal cancer? Also, how can you leave me with something like this when we've only just met? Yes, I guess it's just my karma. It's okay. It's probably nothing compared to the amount of loneliness and resentment you felt towards us. I'd owe you way more than just a building to make up for that. So just take it and enjoy life a bit. Buy what you want to buy. Do what you want to do. I'm sorry this is all I've got to give you. You deserve way more. But, I never expected any of this, honestly. It's too much to accept. Please, just accept it. It's the first and last thing I can do for you, so take it. But Grandma, haven't you gone to the hospital about this? Surely they are trying everything they can to help you get healthy again. It's not the time to pass me on things like this. You're still alive. You really need to get some treatment. You can't go without a fight. No, it's okay. There's no treatment for it. I don't want to spend my last days in a hospital bed. There's no point when I know I'm going to pass away. I'd much rather spend my last days with you, here in this cafe. But we've only just met. We've only just gotten to spend time together. How can you just leave me again like this? Please, Grandma, there must be a way. You're right. I should have found you ages ago. That's all my fault. But I'm just glad that I finally found you now and have someone to give my belongings to. This is my only request from you. But are you able to spend my last few days with me? We can try and enjoy our time together, go to cafes together, tell each other about our lives, everything we couldn't do. That's all I wish for now before I pass. Of course we can. I wanted to do that anyway. Then that's all I need. Thank you, Lisa. Also, about your husband. What's his name again? James, was it? Yes. James. He's my husband. Well, it seems like he's done some research into me and my background recently. Oh, really? He's done a background check. How did you know? Well, yes. There was a strange man following me around for a while. I managed to get it out of him. He mentioned he was working for your husband. He said your husband asked him to find out background information on me. By the looks of things, he knows all about my worth, the buildings I own. But to me, it all seemed a bit strange, so I was just wanting to let you know that. Of course, he may have been worried as I suddenly wanted to be part of your life. But still, I don't think it's something your average person would come up with doing. Has he not mentioned anything to you about it? Of course, he would have been shocked when finding all that out about me. Well, no, he hasn't mentioned anything like that, actually. Wait a second. That explains stuff. What? Did something happen? Yes, actually, 2 days ago. He finished work and was like a completely different person. He was so kind to me. He wanted to help me out for once. I'm assuming it has something to do with you, Grandma, as I thought it was strange and out of character. Usually he'd go on about the fact I'm an orphan and have no family, and nothing to bring to the marriage. Why would you marry such a man? What does it matter if you don't have any parents? He should be there for you, not making you feel bad about it. And now suddenly we've met and he's found out about me. He's being good to you. I never knew someone could be like that. He's made it so obvious. You're right. I was thinking at the time it was too good to be true. He's never that nice to me. The fact that he was only behaving like that towards me because of what he found out really makes me feel disgusted. So you're telling me all this time he's treated you badly and you've just accepted it because you're an orphan and feel useless to him? What about your mother-in-law? Has she been the same? Yes, that's what usually happens. But of course, I don't have anyone other than my husband and my children, so I just put up with it. I was also thinking of our children. I didn't want to get a divorce and put them through that. Plus, it wasn't like I had any savings that could warrant me completely divorcing him. Still, how you feel in a marriage matters. I was actually worrying about you, as when we met the first time, you didn't seem too enthusiastic about your husband. I kind of had a gut feeling that was the case. If I was to give you a piece of advice, Lisa, it would be to not get involved with families like that. The worst kinds of people are the ones who value humans by how much money they have. You don't want to be caught up in things like that. Plus, now you've got me. So how about you start thinking about a potential divorce? You don't have to worry financially. I can help you provide for your children. Also, if you need a job, I can help you find a good place to work. Grandma, are you really sure? I'd feel bad putting all that pressure on you, especially when you're sick. But truthfully, it would be a lie if I said I wasn't having a hard time. The one person who was supposed to always have my back and always be on my side is the one who hurts me the most. It even got to the point where I was considering a psychiatrist due to the constant insomnia. It's not nice hearing those kinds of things come from people you care about either. I'll do all I can to try and be there for you. Thank you, Grandma. I'll have a think about what you just said. If you ever need advice, Lisa, you know where I am, okay? Yes, Grandma. Thank you. It means a lot. Honey, did you say that work was stressing you out these days?
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy the past couple of days. Very stressful. Why? What's up?
If it's getting too much for you, honey, you can always just quit like your friends have done. Start up your own company.
Wait, really? Suddenly? But with what money? We don't have that kind of money.
Truthfully, my grandma actually passed all her property she owned over to me. While looking into it, I realized one of them was worth around $2 million.
What? Your grandma gave you those kinds of things right away, after not knowing you for long?
Yeah. I was shocked at first too. But she explained that it's to make up for the time I spent by myself as an orphan without my family. It's more than enough money for you to set up your own company, and for us to be able to live comfortably as a family doing whatever we want. Don't you think?
Of course, that's more than enough. It's crazy money. But are you sure you want to invest it into me that quickly? Are you okay with it? Do you believe that I can run a successful business by myself?
Of course. We're a family, aren't we? What's mine is yours. Plus, I believe in you.
Wow, really? Thanks so much, honey. I've been stressing so much about work recently. I was about to walk out of that damn office myself. I'm so happy something good like this has come to us finally.
You seem really happy.
Of course I am. I'm just glad that I've made the right decision and married you. You're the best wife ever. Thank you so much, Lisa, honey. You're the best. I can't wait to throw my resignation letter in the front of my boss's face tomorrow. That'll teach him.
Yes, make sure you do that.
Mom, I have got amazing news.
Why, son? What's going on?
Lisa's grandma passed on the building and properties over to her straight away. Not only that, Lisa told me to quit my job and she'll pay for me to set up my own company. She knew how much of a hard time I've been having in the office recently. I've really done such a good job at choosing a wife, haven't I, Mom? Oh no, Lisa's always been a good person. She's too kind to do anything like that.
Oh, wow, really? I didn't know Lisa had that kind of side to her. I was worried she'd realize and keep her mouth shut about it all to us.
I'm so happy, Mom. Finally, some luck in this family.
I'm happy for you, James. Do you know what kind of business you're gonna set up?
I have some ideas, but I'm in no rush. What's the point in rushing something like that? I'm bringing my resignation letter into work with me tomorrow. I can't wait to see their faces. Also, Mom, start thinking of things that you've been really wanting to get. I'm sure if you're nice to Lisa and ask her to buy you them, she will.
Do you think? I mean, there's one handbag that I've had my eyes on for a while. It's limited edition, too. So I did really need to buy it at some point.
Then why don't you just get it? I'm sure Lisa will be more than happy enough to pay you back for it.
You reckon? Did she say she would?
I mean, she's happy to invest in my business and help me set it up. Of course she'd be happy to buy you a silly handbag. Just get it anyway, I'll sort it out.
Well then, okay. I'll go pick it up. I guess this is what it feels like to have a good daughter-in-law.
Exactly. Honey, there's a bag my mom's been wanting for a while now. How about we buy it for her? Since you know our finances have gotten a lot better, she would be so happy.
Oh, really? I was thinking of buying her something anyway, but did she say exactly what she wanted?
Yeah, but she had to buy it herself today as it was a limited edition. So I was thinking perhaps you could pay her back the money? Send it over via bank transfer or something? What do you think? I think it was around $2,000.
Of course, I'll send it over. Right. But I don't get any of the money from the people living in the building until next week. Is it okay to send it over next week when I receive the payments?
Of course. There's no rush to do that. Don't worry.
Great. I was actually thinking about buying her something. I'm just glad it was something she's been wanting.
I knew you already have something in mind. You're always thinking about my mom and looking out for her. Thank you, Lisa. Also, I gave in my resignation letter. You should have seen my boss's face. His jaw dropped. It was amazing to watch. And it's all thanks to you.
Oh, really? You actually gave it in that quickly? Were they okay with it?
So what if they aren't? They can't do anything about it. It's no longer my company anymore, so it has nothing to do with me how they cope going forward. From now on, I'm just gonna study and get prepared to open the business.
Sounds good. You've worked hard for all this time, so take some well-deserved rest.
Yeah, but like I said, it's all thanks to you.
James, Lisa! You're finally here! Hi, Janet. How've you been? How was the drive? Was it bad? Thanks for coming all this way. I'm okay. Bet you're both starving, though. Let's eat first, shall we? Wow. Did you prepare all of this by yourself? Yeah. Well, I did put some effort into things today, yes. Oh, and look at this. It's the bag I've been wanting for a while now. Ah, I'm guessing this is the bag that James was on about. I'll send the money over to you for it next week. Okay, thank you. As long as you send it before the payment goes out of my card. It felt so good just being able to go and buy things without worrying about the price. You should have seen the workers' faces. The way they treat people who buy these kinds of things is amazing. I guess that's why people enjoy shopping for luxury items. Of course it is.
Right, shall we eat? I'm starving. Lisa, you played up first.
Okay, thanks. What do you think of the food anyway? Is it to your style? It's a bit different to what I usually do, I must say. It's good, but it's a little bit more salty than what I usually like. Huh? Salty? I can see why James has never liked my cooking before. You add way more salt than I do. It makes sense now.
Huh? It tastes fine to me. Plus, what I said to you about your food before wasn't true. I was just sensitive because of work. Your food is great too.
You're funny. It wasn't that long ago that situation happened. Plus, who takes their stress out on their wife like that? Especially when you know how hard it was for me to make that food.
Why are you being like this all of a sudden? What's with the mood change?
Lisa, what's up? Has something we said made you upset? Huh? I'm not upset. I'm great, actually. I guess this is what it's like to have money, right? Feels amazing. I can now see why people put that much effort into making sure they earn good money. This is how people treat you.
What do you mean?
Here, take this.
Huh? What's this? Divorce document?
Yeah, right. A divorce application.
You want to get a divorce suddenly? What do you mean?
What? What's going on? What's wrong, Lisa? Do you really think I'd want to bother with you kinds of people now that I've inherited all this wealth? Not only that, did you really think I'd help you all out using that money? Help the people out who joked about me being an orphan, who used it against me, and made me feel less than them this whole time? You're both really naive.
So you're gonna inherit all of that money and just throw us under the bus like that? Say goodbye? Why are you acting like a whole different person now that you've got a bit of money?
Isn't that what most people do? Haven't you said the same to me before? The fact I'm an orphan makes you look worse and was ruining your chances of being rich and becoming something. Well, it's the same for me now. I can't be seen with people like you anymore. A man who doesn't even do his work properly, who can't receive proper recognition from his boss, who just willingly gives up his job with no future business plan in mind. Why would I want to live with a waste of space like that? The way you act is even embarrassing to the kids.
Do you really think I'll make getting a divorce this easy?
You already have. I've got all the messages from you calling me names, making me feel worthless, cursing at me on my phone. There's already a case ready and waiting for a divorce. My lawyer said this would be more than enough evidence to warrant me to get a good settlement. So I'm gonna take his advice and go with it. I don't really care anymore at this point. If you want to get a lawyer and try to find a way around it, then go ahead and try. It's up to you, I guess.
So you were lying this whole time. Saying you would help set up a business for me, all that talk, it was all a lie? You let me quit my job knowing you were never going to help me set up a business?
Of course. Surely you didn't actually think I'd pay for you to set up a business that was destined to fail before it even started. Even if I was to inherit hundreds of millions of dollars, I'd never invest a single dime in you. So please wake up from dreamland. And the same goes for your mom. Have you forgotten the way you treated me before, Janet? Calling me an orphan, telling me I wasn't raised right so don't know how to clean properly. Not to mention making me clean your own house head to toe. Then expecting me to buy you a luxury handbag, as if you've ever done anything nice for me. So, what? You were never going to give me the money for this bag from the start. Why would you do that? How could you do that to me? It's nothing in comparison to some of the things you've done to me. I wouldn't put it past you to be so childish. You've never had any manners, and money hasn't changed that by the looks of things. I can't believe that the pregnant orphan that I accepted into my household has tried taking her revenge on me and succeeded. I thought I was getting my good karma suddenly. You'll get what you deserve for being like this. Who pays their mother-in-law back like this? I don't have anything to pay you back for. You've done nothing for me? Ah, right. But here, I have one present for you. What are you doing? Are you crazy? How dare you throw juice all over my new bag? Oh, that was just to make sure you weren't able to return the bag. Since you bought it, you need to own it, right?
Lisa, what even are you? I didn't realize you could be so cruel. I didn't realize that you had this side to you. Have you always been like this?
Yet it's nothing compared to what you both did to me. So please don't try to make it out like I'm the bad guy in all of this. You've made me this way. Anyway, I'll let you think about what you want to do. But if I was you, I'd sign it. I'm going to go pick up the children anyway, so once you've made your decision, just contact me. I don't have much time to be waiting around, so make sure to make up your mind fast, okay?
Why are you being like this? Is it because of all the times we fought, right? Hey, come on, honey, you can't be like this over petty fights. We've got 2 children together, and we can't just get a divorce this easily. I'll apologize for everything I've ever done wrong to you, okay? Please, let's think about this. Let's try to make this work, please.
You've already missed the chance to apologize. I've made up my mind. Oh, and also, don't you think I knew you'd gone out of your way to do a background check on my grandma? You knew all this time, and that's why you were suddenly being so kind to me. I don't know what kind of intentions you have, whether you plan on taking all my grandma's inheritance from me or what. Yet you want me to continue this kind of relationship? Even the kids don't want to live with a father like you. Maybe being an orphan without a mother and father is for the best after all. I'm walking proof of it. I'm the better person here. Anyway, I need to get going now. The kids are waiting. I guess we'll have to go somewhere to eat since the food here tastes awful. I guess that's goodbye then. Bye. Lisa! Lisa, wait there a second! Where are you going? James, what on earth did you do to her for her to react like this? Did you not see how furious she was then?
Mom, you can't say much. You've been the exact same. Is she seriously contemplating a divorce? Have you really put the house up for sale? It's almost like you've had this planned all along and have been waiting to get a divorce.
Of course I have.
Well done for making me unemployed and then kicking me to the ground even more.
You're the one who wrote your resignation letter, not me, James. If you had any sort of sense in you, you wouldn't have quit work that quickly. You're the one that got blinded by the money and immediately thought to quit work. Don't blame others for your silly choices. From now on, you've got to be wise with how you decide to live.
Why have you got so much to say for someone who wants nothing to do with me anymore?
You know what? You're right. What's the point in me giving you this kind of advice? It's not like we're ever going to see each other again anyway. Make sure you send the child support money on time. If you don't, then there will be problems. So make sure you do.
Why are you asking for child support money when you've just inherited all of that money? You don't need it.
Because you're just as much their father as I'm their mother. It's the least you can do as a father. If you choose not to, then just know that your children will never want anything to do with you. If that's the kind of backlash you want, then continue to refuse to pay. I'm going now. Grandma! Lisa, finally you're here. How's your body feeling? Has it been okay? Or have you been having a hard time? I can't expect to have the best time. My body is telling me that I don't have much time left. Where are you going after this anyway? Have you got to go to college? Yes. It's actually way more fun than I expected. Even though the studying does make my head hurt a lot of the time. I had no idea being a college student was this much fun. I should have gone when I was younger. The younger me was really missing out. At least now you have the chance to study what you've always wanted to do. Of course, you're a bit late to the party, and I'm assuming one of the older students in the course. But who puts an age limit on studying? From now on, I want you to study whatever you want, do whatever you want, and be whoever you want to be. Don't let anyone stop you. It's all thanks to you, Grandma. I've always dreamt of owning my own counseling business, from when I was just a little girl. And thanks to you, that dream can now become somewhat of a reality. Hey, it's all because you worked hard to get the life you've got. How are the children? Are they healthy? Of course. They're also desperate to see you. They can't stop going on about how much they miss you. Of course. Children love pocket money, don't they? Bring them over again soon. I'll make something delicious for us all to eat. Oh no, don't do that. You're not well, Grandma. Don't go putting yourself through that. We can go out somewhere and have dinner together as a family. No, it's okay. I have the energy to do some cooking, don't worry. Plus, I wouldn't offer you something if I didn't want to do it. It's something I've dreamt about for ages, being able to have dinner as a family together. I finally found my only granddaughter. Not only that, I'm able to meet my great-grandchildren. It's what gives me my strength. If I was to go tomorrow, I'd be happy. Grandma, don't say that. You need to make sure you continue living and being healthy. Are you still taking your medication as the doctor said to? Of course I am. I will admit the symptoms have calmed down quite a bit. The doctors even said if I carry on how I am, then there's a possibility that I'll be able to live longer than they expected. And that's all thanks to you for looking after me. I'll do whatever you need, I promise. Also, I wanted to ask you about the cafe you're running. I noticed a lot more customers there than usual recently. I'm assuming the business has been good? Well, the building you gave me was the perfect location for a cafe. I passed by on the way here, actually, and it did look like there was a lot of customers in there. I must admit it feels good being able to earn my own money for myself, too. I got the feeling you'd be an amazing businesswoman, and I guess I wasn't wrong. Not everyone has the ability to do such things, but of course, you're my granddaughter after all. Oh no, it's all down to you and your help that I'm able to do this. It's way easier to do these kinds of things with you by my side. It gives me some purpose in life. Knowing somebody is there for me and on my side. I feel like whatever problem comes my way, I'm able to overcome it. That anything that happens, I'm able to achieve. And that's all I've wanted, is for you to feel like that. Also, there was something I've been wanting to tell you. Yes, Grandma? What is it? I'm thinking of giving up my house soon. Uh-huh. Really? But where are you gonna live? It's just, the house is way too big for me to live in by myself. It's hard to keep it clean, and I'm way too fussy about being surrounded by dirt. So I'm going to sell this place and find something a bit smaller. I've already put it on the market. Huh? You've already sorted it all with the real estate company? Yes, and the money I get from it I'm going to give to you. Use it to pay for the children's school fees when the time comes. They will be in middle school before you know it. Time flies by. I've also heard that extra classes are pretty expensive these days, so make use of the money wisely. You really don't need to do that, Grandma. You've already given me more than enough. We've got everything we need already. I've got more than enough to live off, too. I don't need any more money than I have. You need the money more than me. Even if you don't need the money now, keep it for when something comes up. I'm sure the older the children get, the more you'll need money for. Thank you so much, Grandma. I can't thank you enough. I don't know if I can accept this kind of money from you, honestly. Of course you need to accept it. You're the only family member I have left. You have the right to it more than anyone else, so just take it and promise you'll live a good life. Yes, of course. I'll make sure of it, Grandma. And I'll make sure I work hard for the children, too. Why do you keep ringing me? Leave me alone!
Lisa, please can you lend me some money, please?
What are you doing?
I don't have any money left to live off of, and I'm desperate. It's way too hard to get into any sort of companies nowadays. I can't find work. Not only that, trying to get a part-time job is impossible. I don't have any source of income. I have no money. Even if you hate me now, please think of us previously and open your heart to lending me some money, please.
The more I think about the past, the more I don't want to lend you the money. Please just go away. Stop trying to contact me. Even if you contact me from now on, I won't answer.
Lisa, please, I'm begging you.
From that day forward, I stopped answering any calls or messages that I received from my ex-husband and his mom. They kept using the excuse of wanting to see the children, but the truth is the children didn't even want to see them in the first place. Therefore, I made the decision to just block all contact with them. During that time, my grandmother also sadly passed away. It's been around 2 months or 3 now since her passing, and it's still hard to process it. The feeling of losing a family member again, one that I didn't even get to spend much time with, hurt a lot. Regardless of that, the short time we spent together was amazing, and I wouldn't change that for the world. Me and my grandmother were able to travel a bit together, take a lot of pictures together, and try many delicious foods together. We were able to make a lot of memories in that short time and discuss a lot of different things. Those memories are the only thing that's helping me get by after her passing. Plus, my 2 children, who also had the pleasure of meeting my grandmother, are also helping me get through this hard time. The doctor said she felt no pain while passing, and she passed comfortably in her sleep. The fact she's now somewhere, not in pain, with my mom and dad, happy, makes me happy. Truthfully, my grandma left me a lot more inheritance than I could have ever imagined. I felt bad about taking anything from her, even though she'd worded it as a reward for me being an orphan for such a long time. But regardless of that, I never thought I deserved to be given such things. Therefore, all the money I received after selling my grandmother's house, I decided to donate to the local orphanage. I wanted to give the children who grew up without parents, like me, a nice environment to live in, so that they can grow up to be the best that they can be. The fact that I was able to do such a thing with my grandmother's money made me feel a slight bit better about receiving it from her. I plan to keep donating small amounts in the future also. As for school, it's been going really good, and I'm really enjoying learning about new things. Of course, I still have a while before I'm able to graduate with my degree, but I'm certain that I am going to make my dream of owning my own counseling business a reality. I want to be able to help people who are struggling and unhappy in life. I'm lucky that both my children are also very supportive of that dream. As for my children, I want to be the cool mom that supports them in anything that they choose to do, no matter how silly it may be. I don't plan on trying to control them or be strict with them at all. But of course, in order to make that a reality, both me and the children have to work hard, don't we? Thank you for listening to my very long story. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, click the notification bell, and subscribe to see more content. See you next time!